And to bring up our next very, very special speaker, I'd like to just read some of her many, many credits. And she is the Managing Trustee of the Foundation for Excellence of India Trust and the board member of FFE USA. And I'll just introduce Dr. Sudha Kidao is an honorary Managing Trustee of the Foundations for Excellence India Trust since February of 2011. Yes, give her a hand. That's right. As a donor and full-time volunteer for over a decade, Sudha is also a board member of FFE USA. She began volunteering with FFE in 2005, supporting fundraising efforts in California. After relocating to Bangalore in 2007, she led FFE India's management committee and helped establish FFE's Bangalore's office in 2010, where she continues to champion its mission. In December 2023, she was honored with the Changemaker Award by the Social and Business Enterprise Responsible Awards for her contributions. Prior to FFE, with all the free time she had, Sudha managed large-scale clinical trials across the biotech, pharmaceutical, and nonprofit sectors in different therapeutic areas. Her primary interest was in the prevention and treatment of HIV/AIDS. She also consulted for companies, including the International AIDS Vaccine Initiative, to design vaccine trial protocols for India and Africa. Sudha earned her PhD in biology with a specialization in immunology from the University of Texas at Austin, and her bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Madras. Put your hands together and help me welcome Dr. Sudha Kidao.
Thank you, Jeff, and good evening, everyone. It is a privilege, a pleasure, and a real honor to be in your midst this evening, because it is indeed a very special celebration. It's 30 years of the Foundation for Excellence. Thank you, Prabhu and Poonam Goel, for establishing the Foundation for Excellence. The reason why we are all here together, because we all believe in the cause of the Foundation for Excellence and its mission. I'd like to start by telling you a lot more about what's happened in the last 30 years. It's not going to be too long, but we'll summarize that for you. So the mission of the foundation is very simple. It is to bring about a transformation in the lives of students who are extremely bright and academically gifted, but come from financially disadvantaged backgrounds. And in the video, you saw exactly the kinds of students that we are supporting and the kind of transformation we are able to bring. And the way that is accomplished is through our Merit and Means Scholarship Program. So the history of the organization, it's quite amazing that it started with visionaries, Prabhu and Poonam Goel. In the year 1994, it was established in the US, and very quickly, students were getting scholarships. It's a program run only in India. Students did very well, went on to get jobs, and they wanted to contribute back. And there was no entity in India, and that is how the Foundation for Excellence India Trust, the Indian entity, got established in 2003. And of course, over time, I've took on the responsibility of managing trustee. We have an office in Bangalore. We run a national program from a single office. You'll hear more about that. And my counterpart here is, of course, Minu Gupta, who works very closely with the foundation in India. We hit a milestone, 10,000 students in a single year, as you can see in 2022. I just wanted to say that I think when Prabhu established the foundation, he wanted to support 10,000 kids. And we're really happy that we did it in 1 year, in that year, 2022. So thank you for helping us realize your dreams. And going on, we had a fantastic year last year. Another milestone, over 1 lakh scholarships disbursed to students. So as you all know, we have the board in India, the Board of Trustees. I'm very happy that we have several of our trustees here from India Trust. And what is most important as well is that we truly believe the future of the organization is with our very own alumni. We have 2 special invitees to the Board of Trustees of FFE India Trust, our alumni Srivatsan and Tarangani, whose significant contributions have brought them to the board. Similarly, the next slide, please. We have the US board, and thank you again for all the board members who are here with us this evening. Larger board here, 12 members, and we have Ranjit Kagati, who's here again for his significant contributions. He's an alumnus on the board. Please make sure to meet with several of our alumni. You can recognize them with the sash that they're wearing. Many of you may be familiar with this. How do students qualify for our scholarship? It is 2 criteria. It's a merit cum mean scholarship. They qualify by getting a specific rank. And as you know, in India, getting into the best institutions is extremely competitive. So students qualify by rank, and they all have to meet a family income criteria. And you can see there, it's $3,700 or less combined family income per year. So every student who gets a scholarship has to meet both criteria. And next slide, please. One important aspect is that we support students who are pursuing their professional degrees, engineering, medicine, and we have a small cohort of law students. And where are we today in this journey, this 30-year journey? You can see that it's just the last decade. Last year was a milestone year, 16,294 students supported in a single year. We are the largest scholarship granting organization in India, in the higher education space. We have done remarkably well in terms of number of scholarships. Please know that every student who's an engineer gets 4 scholarships because the program is a 4-year program, 5 for medicine and 5 for law as well. So over the 30-year period, we have supported and changed the lives of over 38,000 students. And a remarkable amount of donations have supported this large growth in the last 30 years. How did we do last year alone? I talked about 16,000, over 16,000 students. We welcomed 4,709 new students into our program, which means that they'll be supported for the next 4 or 5 years. We have awarded over 78 crores in scholarships. $10 million in a single year. And it is a remarkable achievement thanks to the support that we've got from hundreds of corporates, individuals, and our very own alumni, and all of you gathered here. There is no other way we could have got to where we are without the collective efforts and contributions and generosity of so many entities. You can see that 69%, a larger percentage of our students are engineers, smaller cohort of medical students, and growing numbers of law students in our program. So like I said, we're in 26 states, 5 union territories. And while I mentioned that we were able to take in 4,700 students, we received over 34,000 applications, which means the need is tremendous. While we are working very hard to bridge the gap, there are government scholarships, but not significant enough. We need everyone to be part of this journey to make that difference. So please keep that in mind. This year, we know probably those numbers are going to be much larger. So how did we get to where we are? FFE is really a technology-driven organization. We really leverage technology. Salesforce is our platform. And all of our programs are tracked, implemented, and followed through professionally. We have a large network of volunteers, over 700 volunteers in different parts of the country. And I want to tell you that every student who gets a scholarship from the foundation, we all know, and I've mentioned that it's a merit and means scholarship. Every student has to provide supporting documents about their income. And we have a very robust process of verifying that every student actually qualifies by income through our volunteer network, who actually makes either a physical visit to the student's home and meets his or her parents, or we have a Zoom call to verify that students really qualify for our scholarship program. And so what we're saying is that we are finding truly deserving students and trying to bring about a change in their lives. how do we manage to do all of this? Next slide, please. We have a small team of 40 individuals. The main office is in Bangalore, and we run the national program from Bangalore. These are a group of individuals, passionate, working with a purpose. They have empathy, and very engaged with our stakeholder community. And you all may have heard from several of them during the course of your interactions with FFE. And all of this is made possible and is driven by our leader here, Ram Kolavenu, the Chief Operating Officer of the Foundation for Excellence. Ram comes to FFE with over 20 years of experience in the corporate sector. We have several of our employees also who've made that similar transition from corporate into the non-profit space, and so truly professionals. Ram is an engineer from the University of, from Osmania University, and he has an MBA as well, so he brings the best of all. He has brought in automation, streamlined our processes. Is also our Chief Technology Officer. And two disclaimers about Ram. He's got over 25 years of work experience, but his youthful looks are completely attributed to FFE.